every day?
Good afternoon. We're just doing the intermediate advisory for the Tropical Storm Jerry, which is expected to impact Bermuda late Tuesday night into a good chunk of Wednesday morning. As you might notice behind me, our satellite imagery looks a little bit differently. We're using the internet feed from the College of DuPage because our GOES satellite dish was also damaged when Umberto passed, and there's no sense in trying to put it back up when we just got Jerry coming in on our doorstep. Now, the 3 p.m. intermediate advisory, the location of Jerry was updated. It is now 298 nautical miles to the south-southwest of Bermuda. It is moving north-northwesterly at 6 knots. The central pressure was 991 millibars, and it is at 55 knots sustained with gusts to 65 knots. Now, the CPA of Tropical Storm Jerry is expected to be at 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning. And just as a side note, high tide is going to be at 6:03 a.m. Wednesday morning. So there might be a little bit of inundation just because of the storm surge piling up the water coinciding with high tide. Luckily, it doesn't look like we'll have any kind of king tides, so maybe not too much this time around. Our latest timings from the full update that we got from the National Hurricane Center at noon, it looks about mid-evening on Tuesday in the marine area. We'll be getting the tropical storm force winds, and about mid to late evening on the island, we're going to see tropical storm force winds. We're not expecting 50 knots sustained right now with this tropical storm, and it looks like the tropical storm force winds are going to continue until noon on Wednesday on the island and then 2 p.m. on Wednesday in the marine area. The key points from the National Hurricane Center is that Jerry is slowly weakening. So we're either going to see the current intensity of 55 knots with gusts to 65 knots, or it might be a little bit weaker as it passes by Bermuda. So that's some good news. Some other key points just for everybody to remember, and I'm quoting my husband from this: we are an island of projectiles. Remember, nothing is really cleaned up completely from Hurricane Umberto's passage. So there's going to be a lot of debris flying around. So while the sustained winds might not be as strong as a hurricane, there's still going to be a lot of stuff that can be picked up and blown around in the winds, especially if we get some good gusts in the thunderstorms. So everybody just plan accordingly and stay safe out there.